To change your life, restore yourself, part 3. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, I want to continue to bring home the message that what this is all about, all this energy stuff, manifestation, law of attraction, vibration, we want our natural life, and our natural life is the one that flows to our satisfaction, where things work out for us, and we continually have contrast where we want to be more, do more, and have more. It's all very natural that happens. It's just that when there is contrast, meaning those unwanted things of life, or where we want it to be more or different, that we understand that we can have it, and it's easy. And so that's what alignment gets us, when we're in alignment, because we know how life works and we know who we are. And so everything continues to flow, and we flow with everything as it comes. We don't let the physical world, we don't flow our emotional state from the physical world up and down, up and down. We're consistent, and we're feeling good about ourselves all the time. And that's the basis. That's the basis that we can process everything in our day and in our life in a way that shows us how it's serving us and making our life better and expanding our life. And instead of the faulty beliefs that have us interpreting things in ways that seem like they're against us, or life is hard, or we can't have what we want, all those kinds of things. And so faulty beliefs get us feeling not so good about ourselves sometimes, in the way that we're dealing with things, or that we thinking that we can't have things. And that none of that's true. What's true is we are creators of our reality. We came to have what we want. And in a really nice way, too. So when we're out of alignment, which happens to us as children, we get pulled out of alignment by the things that we're told. And what we want to get back to is our alignment. And when we're there, then we know that everything works out for us. It's set up to work out for us. So if anything is not working in your business, it's because of this. It's because of self-misalignment. If there's a health issue, it's this. It's because of this. If there's something going on in a relationship and it's not, getting any better, not changing, it's because of this. It's out of alignment. If your job life is not the way that you want it to be, it's because of this, out of alignment. Everything that stays in a way that you don't like, it's because there's out of alignment. I mean, there's going to be, like I said, from contrast. Even if things are going great in some part of your life, you're going to hit a spot where you think, I'd like to have different, more, that kind of thing. That's all contrast. And you just receive that as you are positively focused on what it is that you want, knowing it's coming to you, and the appreciation of your life as it is, and the contrast for what it helped you to ask for in terms of that expanded life version. So anything that continues to be not the way you want it to be, it's because you don't have your alignment, so you don't know how to look at it. You don't know how to look at current life so that you can genuinely feel positive focus, positive emotion, that everything is working out and everything is okay, and set up to work out for you. And as you remain in those positive feeling places, it's going to work out for you. Again, it doesn't matter what part of your life. If something's going on in your business and you process it in a way that gives you satisfaction, even though the physical situation is not satisfying, it will come around to be satisfying, because in that dissatisfaction, that's the contrast that caused you to ask for the better situation. And as you remain in a good feeling, positive perspective of the situation, understanding it and realizing the better situation is on the way, then you are allowing it to manifest and replace the existing situation with a better situation. And that applies to a relationship, to a job, to your health, to everything in your life. So you can see that alignment, self-alignment, is really what this is all about. We want to get there. But because we're growing up out of alignment to some degree, it's different for everybody. We are having parts of our day, our life that are we're negatively focused, and of course that keeps us where we are. If you're looking at something and you don't like it, and you keep not liking it, and keep having out of alignment thoughts about it, which will give you negative emotion, then it can't change. It's going to keep manifesting to the same thing. So if you have things like these emotions, which are your indicators, and these emotions themselves are good because they help you be aware that you're thinking thoughts that are out of alignment with what you want and who you are and why you're here, then you want to change those thoughts. And when you have your alignment, you're going to be able to do that very quickly. But when you don't, it's more of a challenge. And so that's why we want to get back to our alignment, our self-alignment. So if you feel shame about anything in your life, your past or anything, that's because of that misalignment. If there's guilt, if there's worthless, powerless, undeserving, not good enough, inadequate, feeling lost or loss of direction and purpose, helpless, hopeless, insecure, vulnerable, depressed, or even if you get angry because you're feeling any of those things and you're tired of feeling those things, that's all coming from misalignment. You see, within you, you know who you are, and you know you have dreams and desires and you want them, but then you have these faulty beliefs and they make you think that you can't have what you want, or you're not good enough to have it, or you've done something bad, or you've done something wrong. That's what those faulty beliefs, and they pull you into this or keep you in this state of misalignment. And so when we get our alignment back, as we work to get it back, which I'm going to go into how you do that in the future parts of this series, then we return to this, our natural state. So let me just quickly run through a comment that I had where I talked about, what it is that gets us back into this state of self-alignment. So somebody asked me if I pay attention to what others teach, and my answer was this: I teach the creative process because I have come to trust it. It makes sense to me, and it shows us that life is easy, effortless, and joyous with lots of inspired action. Action is definitely all part of it, but inspired action is what we want. And of course, using our mental mind and how we live our high vibration life. The creative process shows us the way to live our high vibration life through the power of our mind. It also shows us how amazing we are as human beings, and in a world wrought with low self-worth from faulty beliefs, this is a massive understanding to know our amazing self. It also shows us that as we live and express our natural gifts and talents, there is a natural demand for us in many different ways, from a business to relationships to jobs to friendships, everything. And of course, that all feels good to us when we're connecting with people and expressing ourselves in ways that feel good to us. And of course, the people that are receiving what we're expressing, that's going to feel good to them. And that makes us a network of humanity joyously serving each other. The creative process shows us that the abundance of everything wanted flows to us effortlessly as we are positively focused, which encourages us to like ourselves, to understand others, respecting differences amongst us, each of us, seeing positive aspects in everything. It's just a positive frame of mind, being optimistic, uplifting, and encouraging. It also shows us that each of us are the equal creator of our reality to live life on our terms. And as we do that collectively, this automatically becomes a planet of peace, love, and prosperity for all. And I finished up by saying I have not found anything that even comes remotely close to what the creative process offers us as an individual and the human race. So that being said, everyone does get to pick their pleasure on how they live life. But as far as I'm concerned, the creative process is that knowledge of life that allows us to live it the way we intended as we came in here. And even though we got pulled out of alignment, it is the body of knowledge that allows us to bring ourselves back into alignment. And once we're there, then we can process everything in our day and in our life in a way that we can be in a positive, high vibration, positive emotional state of mind about things. We can see everything, how it's serving us, everyone, everything, we can really just process it in a good feeling way. And then that allows for the flow of our day so that, timing is good and things are working out for us and we're receiving the things that we want. And then we want more, and it's just that continuous cycle of joyous expansion that the creative process is. So wanted to add this part in to continue to get you all to realize that what we're really after is not the manifestations, because they will come automatically. What we're after is this self-alignment, so that we're always feeling good about ourselves and always feeling good about life because of what the creative process shows us it's really all about. So it's that understanding of true self and true life. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for this part. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and have yourself a good day.